1940s at the height of World War II, Richard Peterson, fresh out of Iowa State, was shipped to Europe to play his role in the D-Day invasion.
I spent time first in May of 1944 in London, where I was part of that Phantom Army, or the one that they had organized, trying to make Hitler believe that we were going to land at Calais.
Richard was in France May of 1945 when President Truman announced the war was finally over.
The French people just poured into the city there, and if you have had a chance to be there and know what the Champs-Élysées and the Place de la Concorde are like, that was nothing but people, shoulder to shoulder.
If his short memory doesn't surprise you, his age likely will.
I was born before World War I.
Richard just celebrated his 98th birthday. Now, 70 years post-war, the retired lieutenant colonel has given himself a new title.
A mapaholic.
As a way to cope with his wife's death, Richard decorated a room with maps of where he served and war memorabilia.
So I put it together, hoping that maybe I could help students from the local high school with their studies or assignments regarding World War II.
Richard hopes the keepsakes in his uniform that still fits him can help those without any memories of the war feel a little more connected.
No.
And he was such a sweet man. I do want to mention there's going to be a special military tribute concert at the State Fairgrounds. That's going on Monday evening starting at 5 o'clock. I asked Richard if he's going. He said he'd absolutely love to be there, but he simply doesn't think he's up for being out in that heat, which, Stacey, I think we can all understand.